Hi there. Hi. My name's Daniel. Meet Daniel, you internet. I'm doing this video for Dan Savage's It Gets Better project. I think, I'm going to take these glasses off so the reflection's not so bad. You can wear them. Oh my god, you're blind. Okay, here's the deal. I didn't think I was going to do one of these. Obviously, here we are. I am doing one of them. And so I'm going to explain why I didn't think I was going to do it, why I am in fact doing it, and then at the end we'll get to some messages, the moral of the story. Okay, I'll tell you my story real fast. I knew I was gay pretty young. My mom, I think I was like 13, my mom said, "Are you gay?" And I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "It means you like boys more than girls." And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah." I said, "What in the world do you think Tommy and I are doing in my bedroom every day after class? I mean, we're definitely not studying. We are solid C students." That's probably too much information. Anyway, at beginning of my senior year of high school, my health teacher, Mrs. Adamsbaum, was reading essays to the class, I think like once a week, written by kids on their experiences of being a little bit different. One was written by a kid who was disabled. One was written by a kid whose first language wasn't English. And so I said to her, "Hey, I want to write an essay about what it's like to be gay. And I want you to read it to the class, and when you're done, I want you to tell everyone that I'm the one who wrote it." She didn't try and talk me out of it, but she definitely did what she could to make sure I knew what I was doing. And we came up with an escape clause. You know, I said after you're finished reading it, if I shake my head and just say, "There you go, kids, there's the essay." And if I give a nod, then yeah, say it was me. So she reads the essay. It's funny, I wasn't nervous as she was reading it. So when she got to the end, I knew. I gave the nod. She said, "This was written by someone in class." And everyone, I mean, the kids got fucking whiplash, head snapping back and forth. I don't remember if I stood up or if I raised my hand. We'll say I stood up, for dramatic purposes. I stand up and everyone, everyone gasped. And that was it. That was out. Not just to those kids in my class either. I went to a pretty big high school, maybe 1,500 kids or so. I don't know. But after, in the time from when that class ended to when the next class began, in the 3 minutes we had between classes, literally the entire school knew, instantly. Everyone knew. So much so that by the point we changed classes after the next class, walking down the hall, someone called me a fag. Fag. I remember it so vividly, and I remember it for all the wrong reasons. The kid that called me a fag was smoking hot. Totally hot. Which is wrong. I was like, "You know this is me," which is the wrong thing. He called me fag one other time that day. The next day, though, get into school, health class again. A kid who wasn't in class the day before says, "Hey, Mrs. A, I missed class yesterday. I understand you read an essay written by Danny." Went by Danny back then. "I'd like to read it." So Mrs. Adamsbaum hands it to him, and he stands in front of the class and he reads it silently as everyone just stares at him. And he was one of the coolest kids in the school, like one of the coolest kids, one of the most popular kids in school, the top echelon of high school kids. Finishes reading it, he puts it down on her desk, and instead of going to his seat, he walked over to my seat. And he shook my hand. He shook my hand. And that was it. That was it. No one ever called me a fag again. No one roughed me up. No one treated me like shit. No one gave me any problems. It was sort of amazing. I took a guy to my senior prom. This was 1992, suburban New Jersey. I took a guy named William to my prom. Sweetest guy. No one gave me any trouble. We slow danced In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. Tacky. But we slow danced to In Your Eyes. Um, it was really, it was pretty stunning. I've never had the chance to say this. But to the class of 1992, Parsippany Hills High School. Thank you. Um, so now some in summation. I didn't think I was going to do one of these because I had it pretty good. I had it pretty good, and I couldn't think what message I had. I mean, the message, it gets better, so powerful. It doesn't just apply to the gay kids, though. It applies to almost everyone, universally. Gay, straight, and everyone in between. It gets better. Even if it's good, now it'll get better. It always does. So the so I didn't know what I had to say. I didn't know if I had anything to say to a gay kid. Hey, hey, I had it great. Suck it, bitches. Like that's the. I didn't know how to. I didn't feel comfortable conveying that. I've always felt a little guilty about the fact that I had it pretty good. But here's the message. Here's the message then. If not to the gay kids, to everyone else. Shake our hands. Not literally. I mean literally if you're so inclined, but figuratively. What that kid did by coming over to my desk and shaking my hand, he wasn't just saying to me, I accept you. He was saying to everyone else in that class, and by extension, that school, this is cool with me. I'm down with this. Don't fuck with this kid. Don't fuck with gay people. That was pretty amazing what he did there. And so that's the message. To the gay kids and to all the kids, it gets better. To the straight kids, just accept us. We mean you no harm. I mean, but that's sort of all I want to say. And to Dan Savage, personal note, thank you. This is fucking amazing. With a simple and concise message, it gets better is. I don't know. That's my story. I don't know if it's gonna affect anyone, but yeah, keep it up. Thanks. Put my glasses back on.